If you purchase a gadget online like in Amazon.com, you will see an option for EMI like 12 months, 24 months and so on. And if you pick up the option of EMI, then you will end up paying more amount than the price. And this extra amount is basically the interest. And is in fact calculated based on simple interest concept. And to understand how it is, let's get into this topic. The first term is principal. It is the sum or the money which is borrowed or lent out for a certain period of time at a certain rate. The second is rate of interest R. It is the rate at which money is borrowed or lent out. And it is always in percentage. The third quantity is time. It is the period for which the money is borrowed or lent out. Then the fourth one is interest. It is the extra amount paid on the borrowed or lent out money at a certain rate for a certain period. And the last term is amount. It is the whole sum paid after using the money. And we can think of amount as a sum of principal and interest. Now the question is, how do we calculate the simple interest? For this we have a formula, and the formula is simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100. We can write this as SI equals PRT by 100. If the question asks simple interest, we can use this formula, or if it is rate of interest, then R will be SI into 100 by PT, and time is simple interest into 100 by PR, and principal is simple interest into 100 by RT. So basically the other permutations, whatever possible with this particular formula. Okay, now let's look into the different types of questions asked from this particular topic. Types of questions. The first one is direct formula based questions. So those are the basic format. The second one is two schemes with different rate of interest. So the question comes with scheme A, scheme B. A has some interest and B has some other interest, and we need to calculate. So that is the second category. Third is different interest rates for different years. And the last one, a mixed bag questions, or I can say it as miscellaneous questions. Okay, let's try out with the first type, that is direct formula based questions. What amount a man would have received on a principal of rupees 4,000 after 2 years at simple interest at the rate of 5% per annum, and few options are there. To solve this, let me write the given data. The principal is rupees 4,000, time is 2 years, the rate is 5%, and we are supposed to calculate the amount. Now we already know simple interest is PRT by 100, that's 4,000 into 5 into 2 by 100, that is basically rupees 400. Then amount is principal plus simple interest, that is 4000 plus 400, that's rupees 4400. Therefore option is C. Now instead of doing it in this lengthy process, we could speed up if we can do the mental calculation, something like this. Look at the rate and time. Simple interest is P R T by 100, so we are multiplying R into T. So 5 into 2 is basically 10, then 10 by 100, it is P by 10. That P by 10 means 4000 by 10, that is 400. So till here we could have done it mentally, no need to put the pen on the paper. Then they are asking the amount, so add this 400 to the principal, that is 4400. So without using pen, if you are good at the calculations, then you could have done it directly. So whichever is convenient, you can go in that format. Okay, here we have another question. The simple interest accrued on an amount at the end of 5 years at 12.5% is rupees 1575. What is the amount? Now again, let me write the given data. Time is 5 years, interest rate is 12.5%, and the simple interest is rupees 1575, and we are supposed to calculate the principal. Now we know simple interest is PRT by 100, or P is simple interest into 100 by RT. So when we substitute, it is 1575 into 100 by 12.5 into 5, that is 157500 by 62.5. Or if you do a little bit of division, this is 126 into 20, that is rupees 2520. Therefore option D. Now again in this, if you carefully observe, there is a denominator with decimal, and doing this calculation would be hectic. So here we can use a little bit of shortcut. So let's try that. Simple interest is PRT by 100. Just focus on this R by 100. So R by 100 is basically 12.5 by 100. This, if you solve, this will be 1 by 8. So if I go back and substitute, it is 1575 is equals to x into 1 by 8 into 5. So 5 and this can be cancelled 315 times. So x will be 315 into 8, that is rupees 2520. A better way of calculating it. So that was type 1 questions. Hope you are able to pick up the concept.